So this is the explanation to the Svengali, okay? And I'll go straight to the explanation. Basically, watch. You have a normal card. Behind it, a king of diamonds. Another normal card happens to be a king of diamonds. Every second card is a king of diamonds, okay? What you don't notice is that, this is the king here, because of the pattern, the king is about 1 millimeter shorter, they're shorter in size than all the other cards, okay? So this is a king followed by another card. So together, it almost looks like one card, because the king is slightly shorter. Now, if you can hold a pack and do this, okay, you'll see just the long cards first, okay? So watch, if you can riffle the pack like that, it looks like one card at a time. But actually these are two cards, okay? But the king stays hidden. So, if someone calls out stop, they say for example stop, you're going to show them this card. It happens to be the king, okay? You can do it again, watch. They say stop, and it's a king. So it's a perfect way to force the card. Okay? It's a very natural way to force somebody a card. If you cut the cards, someone else can do this. They can reach over, cut the cards from here, and they'll cut themselves a king. Okay? It doesn't matter where they cut the pack, they'll only cut to a king. Now, if you cut the pack from what we call the long side, so there's a short side, long side. If you cut it from the long side, it's possible that you cut straight to a king, okay? Rare but possible. But most people will just cut from the short sides anyway, okay? So there are so many variations. Check out this trick on YouTube, check it all out, go and look on YouTube, look at the links, different tricks on YouTube about Svengali deck. Another thing you should do, if you watch the deck now, so this is very easy to use to create a double lift. I'll show you what I mean. Let's just, for example, you've cut to a king, okay? You can now seemingly turn over the top card, okay, which happens to be two cards, okay? You're doing a double lift. Very easy because as you pick up the top two cards, the top one is too short to pick it up, so you end up holding two cards, okay? So you turn this over, or turn it over like that, show them the jack, show them the king, turn these two cards over as one, leave it on the table, so they assume this is the jack, the king goes back, you can put the cards on top, do a little bit of magic, and all the tension's on the pack, and now the jack is back. The attention comes here, and this is the king. Okay, so it's a great effect. Another thing, you see the normal cards like that. Okay, if you place the king on the bottom, well, whatever your card happens to be, sometimes it's not necessarily king, it could be any other card. So forwards, you just see this, showing the faces. If you turn the pack around and show the backs, you're going to get the same effect on its opposite. Now you're going to see just the kings. Just the kings. It's a great effect. Give the deck maybe one cut, complete the cut, and you're ready to go again. Now, I'm asked a lot about shuffling. Okay, with the Svengali deck, you can shuffle the pack, okay, in certain ways. Obviously, you can't do the old overhand shuffle shake, you'll mess up all the order, right? So, what we do is I'll show you. If you know how to do a riffle shuffle, take the cards, riffle the corners slowly, it doesn't have to be perfect, but they fall as pairs, and you still have the deck in perfect order, okay, because it falls as pairs. You can do another kind of full shuffle, which is something like this. You're going to learn to spring the cards, this is springing the cards, but you're doing small sections like this, and then flick them over and just do this, okay? You learn to do that in a very casual way. It just looks like you are shuffling the cards, okay? But it's basically a full shuffle. That's the basics on the Svengali deck. Read the instructions, go to YouTube, watch the different versions, variations, and it's a very powerful deck to use, so that's the Svengali deck. Thank you.